Welcome back to season 2 of Controlling Chelsea. We are here with a lovely first episode of me just having a little look around, buying a few players and that. No games today, just going to be basically sitting down and having a chat. Thank you for supporting season 1. Hopefully season 2 is just as good. Just a few things to run you by. Obviously, a few of the under 23 players. I say under 23, Kaz is 26 now, but he's been loaned out until eternity. I'm just trying to get rid of him permanently. I've already let a few people go in the meantime. The window has literally just started today, so you've not missed anything. I know I've not bought anyone or anything. But I've released a few people, which isn't showing here at the moment. But we'll get to that in a sec anyway. So you can probably see a few people going straight away. But really, yeah, we're just going to click through. And whatever pops up, we'll go through it then. I'm going to have a little look for some regens as well. But I'll do that literally just want to get a good grasp of my team firstly, because we've got, I think, about 30 players returning from loan. So I'm just going to assess everyone who I'm not bothered with, we're going to get rid of. More offers for Callas. No problemo. We're happy to get rid of him. Tierney's joined up, which is good news. He's in the first team. I'm going to ask Barkley to welcome him. Always worthwhile doing it. Anything else we got at the moment? And just a scouting report on Manolas. Not a bit of me. But yeah. So this is a team at the moment. I've thrown a few people who were out on loan into the first team, like Kennedy, Batshuayi, who Kurt Zuma as well. He's a good option. But yeah, as for who we're selling, I don't really have a clue. I mean, I'm just going to literally check on the ability here. Oh, and sorry, Tammy Abraham as well. I'm undecided what to do at the moment, to be honest with you. I'm going to have a little look around for just a few regens now. I'm going to start with a few of my local haunts that I do like. ASAC Mimosas. They've probably not produced anyone as of yet. Unfortunately, with teams like this, if you've not loaded it, they don't tend to make any for a few years. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have at all. I'll just double check and go for Ivory Coast, the under 20s team, and see if there's anyone actually come through. There's a few. Oh, no. These are all real players. I don't think there is any regens yet for Ivory Coast, which is a shame, because I would have liked to have a little look through them all. No, nothing yet. That's alright. They might have not had their regen date at all yet. I'm not even sure. Where is it, Gmo? He's down here. Malcolm Boxall, the one that I didn't even notice has become better than all the others apparently, which is interesting to see. Let's have a little look around then. Always check Ajax. Not giving you any groundbreaking tactic or groundbreaking advice here, am I? But yeah, it's obvious. You do always need to check them. They are unreal. Anyone probably 16. I don't know if they come through. No, Regen won't come through as 17. So it'll be these boys, won't it? Yeah, the 16-year-olds. So just do myself a favour here. Pop them on the scout report. Always double check, because if they've got anyone they particularly highly rate, they usually whack into the under the B team, beg pardon. But they look like they haven't done that this time. We'll look through. Just go to Netherlands. Anyone who's 16. Maybe not. No, they've not actually called anyone up yet. That's fair play. Who else should I have a look at? PSV as well. Let's see if I just find them quick. There we go. PSV. Yep, here we go. We've got a few. Because it is the first year, this is quite limited to how much you can actually have a little look for. But hopefully we'll find a few people. I'm just going to do the few of the bigger teams. And I'll look through all the scout reports with you. If we find any 5-star ones, we'll jump in. Also look at Feyenoord, AZ. And obviously our feeder team as well, I'll take a look at as well for Tess. Because, while we're here, hey, let's do it. Again, I like to cast a big net. I'm not doing anything specific. I'm not looking at I'm not going in and look at them straight away, am I? You can see I'm literally just scouting them. We've got such a big scout team as well. Like, this won't be a problem. We're actually missing one as well. Could get that sorted later. But we've got such a big team. They'll be able to churn through these reports very quickly. Where else do I normally look? Let me refresh my memory. I don't like to look at South Americans, just mainly because work point wise, it's hard to do that. I know we've got the Brexit where it doesn't actually matter, but yeah, well, let's do it. Fuck it, why not? Come on, Vélez. Don't think I've ever not seen one of the best regions in the world. They always tend to come from Vélez. Not tactics. Click the wrong bit. They always tend to come from this team. I don't think they've produced it. Oh, they have. There we go. They're all here. They're a bit older than the other ones. I know. I'm going to just scout them. I don't know which ones are which, and I can't get them to sit in a nice order for me. It's bloody hell, 19-yard regen. That's quick. I'll check the big teams as well, apart from Vélez Sarsfield. There is, who else are they? Boca, yeah, obviously. Wow, I forgot every Argentinian team then. Boca, River Plate, and then that'll probably do it. I'll just stick with that. Alejandro Dybala, the young cousin. 1 second. And the last team, River Plate. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. I didn't do any preparation or anything time for the video. I just wanted to make it quite as freeform as possible. Literally just going to have a look at, let's have a look. Let's just refresh my memory. Best, what would it be called? Intake. Intake. There we go. Fantastic. Yeah, that's the one. I didn't even forget their name. I just thought it'd be too obvious. Benfica. Portugal has got a knack for doing this. They've got some players that always come through which tend to be just unbelievable. I'll get these ones scouted. I'll just check if they've got any 17. No. See, it seems to be 16. First year, you can be quite... European-wise, they tend to all be 16. So don't look at the 17-year-olds. Because obviously, you can. They're still going to be good players, but they're going to be real players. If you're looking for a regen, it'd probably be the 16-year-olds. Like the Musa Costa there. As well as Benfica, we'll obviously take a look at the other bigger teams as well. Someone's interested in Azpilicueta. I won't discuss it. They made a bid for Bergwijn. As Pulisic is coming back, I'm back. I'm not going to bother with that. Porto. Yeah, pop them a scout. Joe, what I think that'll do for now. We'll wait for them to come through, then we'll figure it out afterwards. Oh, there is one more team I want to do as well. I keep forgetting. Salzburg, especially this year on Football Manager, they've become, in terms of the youth they produce, it's become incredible. I don't know if these are regens. Well done. Yeah, I'll get them scouted as well as Leipzig. Both of the Red Bull teams, their youth facilities are unreal, so they produce unreal youth players. They've even got 14-year-olds here, which is unbelievable. Is he English? Matthew Bonswell, he is. Amadou Haidara, player I definitely would be interested in as well. Is he on the shortlist? No, I'll do that. Frankfurt made an offer of 6.25 million. That's his minimum release clause, and it's unreal because he's valued at 24. Look, I can't even make a bid if I wanted to. I would have loved to sign him, especially for that low price. Another offer for Callas, that's cool. Boytink, yeah, I believe. Let's drop him down then if they want him. That's no problem. Who are we taking a look at then? So we're just waiting for our scouts to come back in. There's Sagankov, a good little player. Have a look at him. Right, attacking mid. He is good. He is good. He would be equal pretty much with Willian, but we haven't got our report on what's his name yet because he's not actually joined. There's me assignments. So who is actually doing the, who is scouting the actual players now? Obviously no one's been done yet, as I can see, but let's have a little look. I suppose I'll just be able to do it by doing something like this. Oh, here we go. I've already got it here. So whenever these bad boys get scouted, I'll literally just be able to check by doing this. And I can just say max 17, because they're only scouted. There you go. So we've got a few already. Hazan Ozturk, he's got 4.5. Let's have a look at this boy. Defensive midfielder. Not really. He looks really good, but not a position I'm going to look to play. Even if you jump back at centre back. Where's his height? I can't seem to find it. I'm probably being blind. Oh, he's 5'8". Yeah, I know he's young. They might grow. I don't know if they do grow. I've never actually checked. I can't ever remember. Who's this boy? Jelle Vosserbelt. Oh, bloody hell. Someone coming in. I'll tell you what, for the money they want for him, he's not bad. He's already 6 foot. I think it was about 1 point something million. Okay. Well, we'll try and scupper that down a bit. How about 2? I'm not going to play hardball because we've got money. So yeah, that'd do. 2.4 million, no problemo. We'll make an offer for him. Stein Molinar, right attacking mid. He's valued at 55 grand. He's got 18 determination. He's quite fast on the ball. He's got good first touch already. And how much are they looking for him? 1.3. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's bump up. We're going to bump up our youth team. 750 grand for Stein Molinar. The one from Porto, Benicio Silvestre. Left attacking mid, 15 years old. Looks good for 15. Again, I don't think we can go too wrong by making the bid here. Depends how much they want. 48 million. So okay. So Porto playing hardball. The Dutch teams, you can see here. This is going to save you a bit of time. The Dutch teams are not really taking any joke, are they? Sorry, the Dutch team are being reasonable. The Portuguese team, no, they're not being reasonable at all, are they? They're just going in there like that. That's unreal. What else we got here? Fair play. Okay. Leave it at 19. Just see what our scouts have found at 19 years old. Yao Felix. Yeah, I know of the guy. I've never signed him on any save. He does look unbelievable. He can literally play everywhere. He might be worthwhile. Just purely because he can play more or less in every position. I don't know how much. What are they talking? 73. Unreal. Viviani, 5.75 million. He's a decently tall guy. 6 foot midfielder. Also played DM. Really well rounded. I'm not sure though. Again, I think I'm going to counteract basically any type of. I'll offer him that. I'm not bothered really. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not doing that. My director of football's made that bid straight away. There's no interest. Can I actually terminate his loan now? No, I can't. But I don't want to sign him. I just look. He wants 400 grand a week, for God's sake. I'm not even. He didn't do any better than Giroud, who was on 100 grand a week. They were more or less the same. That's one thing that's actually just prompted me to remember I do need a striker. Although with Batshuayi coming back, I don't think he's the main man, or neither would Tammy Abraham be as well. I'm going to have a little look around at striker. See what our options are. I'm not going to go extremely young. I'm not actually bothered what the age will be of the guy. I'm just interested to see. We'll go natural at striker. Right. Little look around. So some of the asking prices of these players is insane. I'm not looking to spend too much. Maximiliano Gomez, Celta Vigo. He's a decent little player. He's very similar to Giroud, though, unfortunately. He's a powerful 6'1" striker. So he's like a target man who ain't that tall. He's not a bit of me. He does look really good, though. And he looks like a good finisher. I'm sure he's good. I want a different option, though. Christoph Piatek. Just moved to AC Milan. He's kind of like the other players, but he's got a bit of pace about him. The 15 acceleration, 13 pace. Not bad. He clearly will be a good goal scorer. It might be something I look to do. It could very well could be. It depends on it. They want 52 million. I'm going to go for this guy. I've sensed it in my bones. I think he's the one. 46.5 million should be enough to get me him. And there's also someone as well who was on my shortlist and I wanted to sign. I just forgot to do it. Where is the man himself? Here he is. Max Aarons. Probably not the first one you'd expect, but can play left back and right back. 4-star potential for an English boy. Even on my reports, I've scouted him for about a year now, and he's not far off Zappacosta and Azpilicueta. And Azpilicueta, as we said like last year, I don't really think he's destined to be a right back. If I can get him for I'll say 12 would be my max. I'll have him. Let's just offer that. Come on, I'm being stringent. I want that 12. Well done. Okay, so there we go. Made 2 bids for them big players there. Piatek doesn't think he's even going to be his rotation, so I'm going to offer him a 5-year deal on 90 grand a week, which relatively is quite cheap for Chelsea. I'm going to ask Hudson-Odoi to endorse the Max Aarons move as well, just to basically help him out and basically, change his mind, make sure he wants to come, and he does look like he does. Let's have a look here then. I'm going to offer him. I think he'll want more than that. And yeah, I think signing on fee is being unrealistic here. I don't know why he's suggesting that. I'm going to offer him that deal. Yeah, I thought so. I don't want that type of wage increase, but he might actually price himself out of a move here. I'm going to offer him 65. Don't want it. That's fine. We'll come back to him later. I'm sure his agent's going to be kicking himself in the arse there, because you tend to what tends to happen there is you make a bid like that, the agent will come back in a couple of weeks and say, I'm sorry, can we talk about this again? I want to get this deal done, because they were being unreasonable. I offered a really good deal firstly, and they just went, oh no, I want double that. No, that's stupid. I'm not desperate for him. It's someone I wanted, not someone I need. Interesting, we had no offers for big players yet. I'm waiting for the day we get an offer for like a Hazard or a Kante or so on. But nothing so far. Oh my God. As I literally just spoke, N'Golo Kante has an offer from PSG. 63 million. Right. To be thought of, I don't think that's a good offer. I don't know what you would price Kante at. Maybe 100? So their final offer 73 million. I don't know. I like the guy. He played well last year. He was injured. He got 5 goals and 3 assists. They purchased him for 32. Is 73 enough to let go? 28. It's about the age I would sell someone normally, but he's really good. He is really good. Can we get better? Probably not. Is he being paid a bit too much? Maybe. He might be being paid a bit too much. What do I say? I'm going to reject it. I'm not going to open the calendar back. I'm going to reject it, and I'm going to put an asking price on him of 100 mil. 100 mil would probably be my sticking point. I don't think 70 is enough. It just isn't for me. I'm going to put 100. I'll put like 110 asking price. So if they want to come back in an offer for that and see, oh shit. So you want to talk to me now about rejecting that move? What's it going to take to keep you here? If you can assure me, you are a key player, son. He is a key player. I don't understand it. So we're getting work permits for the Dutch guys. Callas is off to Bristol City, so there's another person gone. We'll just review my yeah. Okay, so Steen Molinar and Jesse Vossevel, Jelle Vossevel have both got their deals, so they're going to both be in. That's our 2 regions we've just found. Scouted them, signed them up straight away. So I don't think, Molinar can't join yet because he's too young. He's 15, so he'll join next year, I believe. But Vossevel's here straight away. See, he's potentially a 5-star player. Very good. Whack him into the under-19s. The under-18s. And ask one of the captains to welcome him. One for the future. Probably won't see him for a very long time, but yeah, hopefully it works. It is low risk. Very, very low risk. There you go, another one of our under-23 players is gone. Just going to check that squad now. Right, so most of them are back now. We still got loads out on loan, which is mad to think. I'm just going to go by potential here. So Pulisic is on his way back. Pop him in the senior squad. Morata is he going to come back? What's his I don't even know. What's his clause in his contract then? Transfer. I don't know where you see it, but we'll see when he gets back then, I suppose. George McKetron. Is there anyone terrible, just generally not going to play? I don't think these lot will play. I'm going to do a mass release here. Can I not? Okay, I see why. Get these 2 gone. These 3 gone. Cool. Right, I'm just thinning the herd, because even without these loan players returning, we've still got too many, far too many. Chelsea had nearly 70 players out on loan. They blocked Fiacco Tomori release. Well, I'm going to try and sell him then. Easier just to tear up his contract for me, just mainly because the money isn't an issue. We'll just pop it for a save now anyway. I like to just do this in case. I know it sounds silly over a video, but if I lose this save, it really does fuck me up. So I do like to keep a good two. It's like a every 2 week rolling save just to make sure. So you probably see a few of these, but it gives me a second just to sit back and have a chat and relax and have a little think. There you go, Tamori could be off to Swansea or Sunderland. Funny that PSG have not come back in for Kante. So, yeah, we'll see, won't we? They might do before the end of the window. I'll lower his, let's say there's some fish scouting there. Butland, Aya, Alaba, Saul, Pedrinho. But again, we're not looking too far into that. I'm going to add Pedrinho to my shortlist. I do know of him. But yeah, let's have a little look at N'Golo again. I'll say he's asking price to 100. That is the price I want. So if they come back with £100 million bid, I'm on it. And he'll go. Not because he's a terrible footballer. Clearly he's not. Just really is a different. It's something maybe I could look into doing. Just maybe he's at the age. I'm always going to. The more you watch me play this game, and the more we carry on with this, say particularly, you'll see when people get to 28, 29, it's time for them to go. I'm not really into being sentimental with players. Rarely. I'll be doing that, like being sentimental with a player. They seem to have moved on to Torreira, though, as you just saw. They've offered him a deal. So we've got some more scout reports come through from Ajax. Nothing jumping out of me as of yet. Hassan Ozturk, 2.6 million. This is the defensive midfielder we took a look at. Do you know him being 16 and partially playing centre mid and partially playing thingy? I'll tell you what, for that type of money, I think it's stupid for me not to. Even if he doesn't make it with us, even if he doesn't play a game, I can probably sell him for more. I just want to see how he develops. At the age he is, it's probably worthwhile, isn't it? Let's say 3.8. Call it a deal. There we go. Vandenbroek. Nope. Puts. Bienvenu Lusala. It's a lovely name, but he's no good at football. Steinmalnar already joining. Van der Sloot. Nope. Jan Coops. Bart Simmons. No. So let's see. You're churning through. Like most of these are no good at all. But we're looking and we'll find one, I'm sure. We've got lots to go through. I'm just going to do this on the keyboard. It's a bit easy for me. Oh, don't even let me. Nothing good so far. I'm literally just looking by the star thing here. Obviously, if they're ridiculous. Alvaro Barreal, he's 725 grand to 1.8 million, and he's potentially a 5-star player. Again, I don't think you can lose with that type of deal, can you? Let me just take a look at him before I can agree the deal. I just went to agree the deal because generally, so we've got full scouting of him. We've been scouting for a long old time. He's doing really well. He's 18. He's got some decent stats. His finishing is god awful. So he's got a lot of work to do. But again, being 18 and it's going to be 1 point something million, it's not going to kill me or bankrupt me. So we'll get him in. We'll see if we can work with him and develop him. I like to use the youth players, so he'll definitely get chances. Marcos Avalos, he's a left back. Let's take a look at him now. Right, technically, nothing to write home about. Mentally, pretty good actually. Physically, not bad for 16. He isn't bad at all. Are we looking to bring him in? I think it depends. So yeah, the price is right. 1.3 million. That's not bad. And benefit of him being 16, he's going to play a few years in the under 18s, and he should eventually become homegrown as well. This is the benefit of signing people who are 16. Rojas looks good. Yeah, Benicio Silvestre, someone I tried to make a bid for earlier. She generally look very good, but they want 48 million. But he looks like a great player one day. Just a little check to see if there's anything else left for us. Doesn't look like it. Yep, that's it. There's no problem. I mean, that took, what, 5 minutes for me to go have a little look through? And we've probably signed... Wow, this guy wants 40 grand a week as a young player. Is he worth that? For someone who's not going to go straight in my team and not in the position, I'm not bothered about that. I'll let him keep him. I'll watch him develop from afar then. I'm not paying him 40 grand a week just to sit in reserves. I'll tell you what, Barreal, that's not even an unfair deal. I'm just going to accept that. Albalos as well, that's fine. Piatek. There's our first big signing of the episode, though. Christoph Piatek from AC Milan. He's jumped around again and he's found himself a new club straight away. So here's Piatek. Right. So literally his career, he's very simple. He could even have it in real life. Not as unrealistic as you think. Joined Genoa, did really well. Joined Milan, did really well. And he is doing well in real life. He very well could move again. Look at his jump up in the last few years. 3.6, 31, 46. So yeah, here we go. Welcome him to the club. And I hope he's the one who can fire us forward. He's going to be starting nearly every game, I'd assume. We've still got the main man, Giroud, backing him up as well. Higuain will go, and we're going to get a lot more wages back on there. Oh, Sai Molinari's joining just a little bit later. I don't know why it was a few more days later. Maybe that's when his original deal runs out. Oh, Kante wants a new deal. What would his new deal be then, out of interest? So what was he on? 300 grand a week. He wants to take a pay cut. I'll tell you what. I'm going to fight this until he gives it. Come on, you can do it, son. I'll give you a bit more loyalty bonus. That. All right, whatever. I'll tell you what. He's taking a 25 grand wage cut to stay at the club. I love him forever, and he's definitely staying. I was trying to just push him down to get 50 grand of the wage bill back, but I can't argue with that. That's such a fair deal. And he removed about 9 of his bonuses. This strikes me as something Kante would do. He's not money orientated at all. It doesn't feel like that anyway from everything you read about the guy. He's driving a Mini Cooper, for God's sake. He's not one of them footballers just who does it because, it's a money-making thing. Fair enough. Whatever. I'll offer him a new deal. I know I've got particularly one friend who watches this season who really would not like me to sell Kante, so I'm glad to appease him. But again, even me offering him a new deal doesn't mean they're not going to make an offer in future. Alvaro Barreal's in, and Marcos Albalos is in as well. Alvaro Barreal, there we go. Pop him into the first team for now. We'll work with that later and see where he'll actually land. Beg pardon, that's actually Tottenham Hotspur tweeting. I'm going to mute that. I did actually go to the game yesterday. First game in the new stadium. It is a lovely place, I must say. The stadium is out of this world. Unfortunately, the players in it are still shit. But yeah, we'll work on that in the summer, hopefully. Oh, one more team I just forgot to actually look at. And I do tend to frequent FC Basel, where obviously Salah and people have come from before. Under 18. Let's have a little scout quickly. Just check these guys down here. No. Okay. Fair play. On 21's no one in there. Bruno Fernandes, 29 million. There we go. Kante signed his new deal. That's insane to me. That's even actually happened. Obviously, we're not working with a lot of money at the moment, so we might be selling a player here or there to try and bring in anyone else. I do want to go back for Max Aarons. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the business. If we don't do anything more, I'm happy. So we'll see. But obviously, everything depends on getting offers for players. I do need to have a little look through the team and see what's going on. I'm just going to have a look at... So Stein Molinar's here. Put him in the under 18 straight away. Fiaco Tomori's out now. But yeah, to be fair, it'll be better to me when they actually come back. We've got our next wave of loans coming back as well. So that'll be the next, culling, if you will. And when are the boys actually back from holiday? Is it soon? I don't know. Let's have a look. Hold on. On the first. So not long. And then we can actually see our squad and start picking a team and have a look who will be here, who we should probably chop and get rid of. And yeah, it'll be easier. It's easier for me to... I can do it now, go individually. But when I'm picking a team, I can obviously just see a hole where people are and maybe where somewhere's too crowded now because too many people have come back. Willian, again. Do you know what? That has prompted me to try and get rid of the guy. I'm not bothered by him at all. He was all right last year and he's played well. But yeah, I'm going to actually... Who was he wanted by? Is it still Real Madrid Tottenham now? That's funny. He hates Tottenham. Brilliant. Fair play. Right, let's offer him out. Not someone I'm not going to get any money for. He's 30 now, so I doubt I'm going to make money on him. I don't know how much Chelsea bought him for, but we'll see what we can do. In terms of wage contribution, I'm happy to offer 20 grand to anyone who wants to make a bid now. If they offer like 30 million and we pay 20 grand, there we go. Did I just say if they offer 30 and we pay 20 grand, I'll accept it? I will. I'll accept all three. I'm not bothered. I don't think I'm strengthening anyone particularly. I'm moving to the under 18s. No, I don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, I literally just said if we can get 30 million and I'll pay 20 grand to the rest of his wages, which is only a year anyway. So that's 1 year of paying 20 grand a week to a player, which I get 100k back from anyway. It's a no-brainer, really is. So who's these two here? Pinto and Thingy. So Pinto, they're alright for selling, but he doesn't look too much. Who's a Silva? Does look good. Fabio Silva, promising little striker. What would they want? Porto never be realistic with me. 39 million. I'm not even going to bother negotiating. They're not worthwhile. It's better off waiting for them to develop. They'll become unhappy at Porto in the longer term because they want to go on and win big trophies, and then they'll put in a transfer request, and that's probably the best time to buy them. You'll see in future it will happen. Oh. Okay, Chelsea to receive 80 million. Premier League fixtures. So opening day we've got Bournemouth. Boxing Day. So our opening fixtures are here. Bournemouth, Newcastle away. Tottenham at home. Liverpool away. Fulham at home. It's not a bad start. It's not a bad start at all. Liverpool is a hard game, of course, but you need you're going to play hard games throughout the whole thing. So we've left the EU. I think FM on Brexit is the easiest thing in the world. We've got a 17 foreign player limit, but the people who are already here, they don't count. So it doesn't really affect you for the first year. But going forward, you're only allowed 17 foreign players out of 25, which is still really generous. So once we get a chance to register our squad, we'll see. So the board are expecting reach the first knockout round of the Champions League. No problem, can do that. Champions League qualification league, I'd hope so. They don't care about the Carabao Cup, neither do I, and they want us to reach the semi-final of the FA Cup. Right, yeah, we'll try. Another 80 million in the bank, though. We've got offers. Oh, offers and offers. So my director of football's made a bid for Ezekiel Palacios. I know the guy. He's a right mid, left mid, and a centre mid. But primarily, he's not amazing. I'm going to get a scout report on him because I'm going to let the offer go through. Yeah, what have they made an offer, though? How much did they offer? They've offered bundles. Zappacosta. 25.5 million for Zappacosta. I tell you what, if you can give me 35, West Ham, there you go. So, yeah. So, overall, that will come to 35.5 million for Zappacosta, and that's good. I will take that all day long. We'll let that bid go through for Palacios while I scout him, because I'm not sure if I want to have him or not. I don't know if I need any more in that position, particularly. Yeah, here we go. Do you see what I said? Aaron's willing to reopen talks. I bet you are, mate. Excuse me? Right, so they now want a lot of money, which is hilarious. So I'm going to have to try and disrupt him now by doing stuff like this, like declare interest for transfer. And I have to speak to the media and try and I have to try and just make him settled and put in a transfer request, because now they want ridiculous amount of money. And I will make a bid. I'll make him unhappy by making a bid, and they will clearly reject it. But by doing that, he should get really annoyed. Eric Bailey, good player. Add to shortlist. I've no idea if I want to bring him in, but yeah, we'll take a look at that, won't we? So our right back situation with selling Zappacosta would literally just be Azpilicueta. There'd be no one else, I don't think, at the moment. Let me just check quickly. Nyambe's there, Zappacosta. So it's just been Nyambe and like Azpilicueta. So definitely a right back is on the agenda. If it's not Max Aaron, it's going to have to be someone else. So hopefully with the money from Zappacosta, we can get a younger alternative, which I'll start to take a look at as soon as it goes through. They rejected bid for Chiesa. That's funny. They're looking for 57 million for the guy, though. Like, what are they expecting? It's going to be an insane amount of money. So I imagine Max Aaron is very unhappy now because they won't let him go. What do they want then? 88 million. Are you off your tits? You've just accepted 15, or 12 earlier even. Palacios. Scout ain't rating him highly. Don't like it. This is why direct football is not a godsend. Sometimes they make. I mean, I'm sure I would have. I'm sure I would have agreed with it and signed him earlier. But you got to remember that they. I'm sure I would have made money from him because it's a 5.5 million. But would he have benefited my team? No, probably not. He wasn't that good. So no, I very much doubt it. Chalobah on loan. That's Trevor, isn't it? Yeah. I don't see why not. If it's going to be first team. Have all of the others come back yet? No, that's in a couple of days. How's my board looking? You got money now? No, the balance is still in the fucking arse, but let's have a look if they can help me out a bit. Just seeing if there's anything we can do. How about improve our profile? Oh, come on, mate. Just do it. Oh, whatever. It usually helps to boost it. Boosts income, if anything. So, let's start some more physios while we're here. There we go. Well done, mate. You're doing something right. Always like to just check in with the board, make sure what I can ask for, and I try to ask for it. So Zappacosta's rejected it, you bastard. But yeah, Joe, what? Either way, I'm happy to keep him. I'm not that bothered. He's a good player. It's not like I offered him out, so he's not unhappy. He just doesn't want to go there. I don't blame you. The shit. So to be fair, looking like Aaron's is not even going to be potential now. So I'm going to have to put that, which is sad. Still wanted to write back. I would have used the money from Zappacosta to do it, but without that money, it's really going to be a youth player. Not even like a Max Aarons now. It's going to have to be like a younger, maybe 16, 17-year-old we're talking about now. Mainly just because of the money we have. We've got 10 mil and a bit of money. But yeah, we'll look who we can get. There must be a younger guy. We got Nyambe and Zappacosta, but I don't really want to start Nyambe. I don't think he's that level. Have a little look around. Who's this 18-year-old? Simon Asta. He's quick. But where are they rating him? They haven't got a comparison yet. Okay. Just behind Zappacosta and Piliqueta. Not bad. Better than Nyambe, apparently. I don't know if I believe it. Wagnerman? He's very good for his age as well. He plays left back and right back. What is there? He's not actually going to be that much money. Is it possible? When would he join? Oh my lord! Excuse me, my director of football was very wrong, or my scout was very wrong there with the amount of money they thought it would take to get him. So that was a bit of a cock tease. Isaj, too much. Toljan, the similar type of player to Wagnerman, just a tad older. And he's just been playing for Celtic as well, and he's not worth a lot at all. He might be a good cover player though, but it's 17 million. Someone I'm going to take a look at maybe a bit later. So yeah, not sure at all. But we've got 21 loan players returning as well. So we'll definitely take a look at that, and we'll see what we can do. Because I think a few of them will be straight back out the door, to be completely honest with you. Bruce Landers is gone. Draco Sasach. There we go. Scouting Basel. We've picked up a goalkeeper here. It looks unbelievable for 16. Aramis Ashiliman. That is an unbelievably hard name to say, but I like him and I want to make a bid. And he's going to be relatively cheap because it's Basel. I will make that 825k bid. Clemens Stocker, no. Philip Gassel, no. Biggensdorfer, lovely name. Or Bliggensdorfer, lovely name, but I'm not signing. Yep, we'll get him in. The new EU rule said I've got to offer youth players 3k as a minimum, which is unreal pretty much, because majority of them are happy with that. But that's 3k a week. I don't know what... God knows what I would have done with £3 a week at the age of 16. I don't know. Spend it on absolute shit. Yeah, but definitely something we'll be looking to do. I mean, I'm happy with our business so far, I must say. Just looking for a right back. That's all I need, a right back and maybe a left back. But I don't have the money to that. I've spent it all on the striker, which is, in my opinion, was our most important bit. In terms of, I mean, who is out on loan, which was a defensive player at all? Reece James, right back. Who's this guy? He ain't bad. Where was he? Wigan. Played 45 times for Wigan. He's been at the club for a long time. Do you know what? In the interest of just being fair and actually giving people a chance, I might just do that. I might even put Jay De Silva up there as well. We'll go just Jay De Silva left back. We'll put Thingy right back as our cover players. Yep, I think we'll do it. I'm not going to spend money unnecessarily. We'll use some of the players that Chelsea have got laying around. This is what we wanted to do. This was the whole point of the save. Someone who I've just clocked in on straight away is Pedro. Pedro got to go. Nothing against him, but 31. He's not getting any better, is he? We'll make the same type of deal as we did to Willian, who hopefully will be leaving shortly. We'll say 20 grand a week until next year. So another year paying just a bit of his wages, which tends to entice people a bit more. Oh, shit. Pedro is very unhappy, which I've just done there. Okay, well, I've told Azpilicueta to tell him to shut the fuck up, basically. And he's alright with that. So we'll see if we get any bids for him. I don't think we will for 30. I might have to reduce that. I'm being a bit optimistic. We actually got friendlies coming up now. I'm going to have to take a look at them. No offers for Pedro. Bollocks. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to click that very important button down here. They hide it very well, which is very stupid. I'm going to say about 25 and then a bit of his wages. There we go. Let's do that. Wilson linked with Switch. I doubt it now, mate. Eduardo finishes. He's a free agent. Well done. Higuain. Back to you, Juve. My wages should be... Oh, my wages less. There's all these youth players going... Oh, sorry. Oh, my God. What is going on? All right. I don't want to be in the red, so I'm just going to bump this over for now. There we go. Higuain's gone back. Cahill's back, but he's released straight away. Kenneth Omerio. I'm going to try and sell him straight away. I don't see any point. So I'll say like 100 grand is the least I'll take. I doubt you'll be able to do it. A mil. Let's say a mil. Let my thingy try and do that. Angban. He's already joining another club though. Babaraman. Gonna try and get rid of him. He's on a ridiculous wage as well. I'm gonna have to take some of that, I'm sure. 86 grand a week. Why are Chelsea paying him 86 grand a week? Charlie Masonda. What a good player potentially this guy was. I could throw him into the first team for a bit and see what happens, but I don't think there's any point. I don't know what he'll give me. I'm going to just try and pop him off already. Again, I'm going to try and pay a little bit of his wages to try and entice some offers, but we'll see. Lucas Piazon. Wow. He's also gone now. Nathan. I don't even see the point of this guy. I'd actually tear up his contract if I could. Yeah. Kovacic has gone back to Madrid. Pasalic. Not a bad player by any means, Mario Pasalic. But again, sorry, I've just hit my mic. Sorry, you can hear some like wobbling. This is someone I'm looking to sell because I got no interest, unfortunately. He's just not as good. He's like a Van Ginkel. He's very highly hyped as soon as he come in, but I don't see anything for him there. Todd Kane, I think he's already joining a club. Yep. Fankati Darbo's joining another club already. Thompson, yeah. Sameu, homegrown. Quintero, free agent already. Pantic. Yeah, again, probably someone I'll have to move on. 22 now. If he ain't hit it now, he's never going to do, is he? I'll follow these people out. Kylian Hazard, he's only here because his bloody brother's here and he's terrible. Timune Bakayoko, back in the fold. Not someone I want to sell straight away. We'll give him a good chance before I do. And Pulisic is here, who is a man to be very excited about. So yeah, let's take a look at Bakayoko. Will he play? On paper, good player. Like on paper, very good player. Like even just we'll see, won't we? I'll tell you what, we'll give him a go. I'm not going to sell him. I might. I'm not saying I won't. January could be, time to get rid of him. We get a bid for him. I'll accept it. I'm not saying, I definitely want to work with him, but we'll give him a go. I don't see why not. Yeah, so a few of our players who've just come back from loan are already leaving straight away. Pasalic has got offers. No, they're good offers as well, and I will accept them. Who else has got? Anyone else got some offers? All right, so Izzy Brown's wanted on loan. They're going to pay 20 grand of his wages. I'd rather make it a bloody transfer offer if you can. What can you give me? 5? No. Okay. Right, let's try and offer Izzy Brown out because he's worth 10 mil, which I've just noticed, which is unreal. Let's do that. Palmer. Casey Palmer, another good one. No, I want to try and get rid of these people. I've got no interest in keeping them. Like I don't. If I keep loaning them out, what's the point? They're 22 now. This is the problem with Chelsea. Again, transfer this set player not needed. I want to see the offers. I don't want to see loans. So yeah, no offers for 4 players. So I want them all to try and speak to clubs. So yeah, let's try and do this again then. So Pedro, 15 mil. I think that's a good deal. We'll pay a little bit more of your wages. Consider it's just 1 year, I'll pay a little bit more, 40. Hopefully that contracts lower clubs to come in for him. Bavaraman, we'll say 5 mil. I'm not bothered. Again, this guy, no one's going to pay these wages. I might have to take a chunk here. We'll say like 30 something. Charlie Masonda, I don't know really who would actually even buy him for that money. It seems like a lot of money. But we'll transfer this instead to not need. We'll also like offer 20. We'll pay half your wages. I think that's a great deal for anyone. And Danilo Pantic, could just release him. It's 1 mil. Yeah, we'll do it. I don't care. Training camp squad, auto pick. Cool. Chalobah got a goal of the tournament, which is funny. Because he's a central defender. Cool. Let's carry on then. Pre-season team meeting. Brilliant. Well done, everyone's happy. Love that. Casey Palmer. No, let's reject that loan. We want to sell you, don't we, mate? Brilliant. Okay, so now the squad's actually back, we can start picking a team and seeing what's going on, who roughly would be playing. So are people still out on the way? What's unable? What's this? Oh, he's not in the training camp. Well, whatever. That's fine. And neither is he. Can I actually add him? I'm sure there was a button. Right, never mind anyway. It's fine. Bournemouth, Wahi, offer for Bavaraman, no problemo. Masonda's got offers as well. We'll accept the lot. Clubs in England release players. Origi's been released. It's mad. 24. Make it bid. Don't know. Approach the sign. Back up. Let's have a look then. How much would he be? Back up. I just want to see, because that's not a bad player, and I reckon I could sell him for more. Kennedy. I'll tell you what. Let's offer Kennedy a new deal. I actually do want to use him. I'm going to offer him up. He's happy to be back up as well, so I'm happy to keep him. He's happy to be back up. David Luiz's deal is running out. He wants more money. I'm going to wait on that. Don't see any reason. Oh, to be honest, I just want him off the books because he doesn't offer too much. Youth players going. Offer McClellan for anyone like 3.5 star potential. I'll keep. Everyone else set for release. Look, both of them easy. I ain't got to think about it then. Leon, there I go. That's a good offer for you, Pedro, mate. I would go, and he's injured himself. Forcibly trying to stay now. He's not having it. I'm not leaving. Origi, 40 grand a week for a backup player. Is he any good? I've not scouted him. I'm just going to scout him quickly, but I'm going to offer that deal on a free. That's not bad, is it? I mean, I'm not being stupid. I know I've got Batshuayi. It's basically the same player. But if I can get any money for Batshuayi, I'm going to basically get a like-for-like player here. I don't know, though. I might just bring him in, just because it's fun. Williams off to Tottenham, which is great. Yeah, so let's accept that. Bye-bye, William. I think that's a really good deal, 30 million. That gives us a bit of money to try and look for that right back now. And Hazard's upset I've let William go. I don't know why. Okay, what's son? I'm going to talk to him. What's up, son? Oh, okay. No problem. He was happy. I just come and spoke to him about it. Well, if I'm happy, if you're happy, I'm happy. Varane. Cortinovis made it really hard and it needs to be there. Acknowledge. So again, 24 mil. Look for our right back now, eh? What can we get? So that Asta is looking more and more tempting. He's not that good, but he's cheap. So that might be why I bring him in. But I'd rather not do that, because if he ain't good enough, he ain't good enough. I don't know, though. Let's have a look at max asking price without even scouting. We must have someone here. Mario Fernandez ain't bad, is he? A backup right back. The Russian. He's pretty solid overall. Why does he want to leave, though? Or does he not? So he's got interest from Atletico thingy. Let's make an offer of like 16. So they do want 25.5. How about like 18? They're working with us a bit. 22, 20, 21. I'll make that offer. I'll see how much he wants via wages, and this might be a deal. First team. I'm gonna say, you know what? A little trick I've tend to found is if they're happy being rotation, always offer them rotation, their wage demands go down drastically. It makes no difference to you, even if you're going to play them as a key player. So yeah, all right. He wants just under 100. How about that? Yeah, so I bumped him down like 4K just to make 85. I tend to keep all round if I'm doing it. So you know, let's do that. I like that type of player though. He's a better option. He's a more useful right back than Azpilicueta, because he's not really meant to be one, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, definitely a different pace of video, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, it's not over as of yet, anyway. So we've got a little while to go on with. But I'll try and get. So we got another offer for Pedro from Newcastle. People making offers all around here. A silly man. He's signed to the goalkeeper we found from Basel. I don't know when he'll join. He's going to join in 2 years. So I'm not going to see him for a good while. But basically, it's a 2-year loan, which ain't bad, you know. I probably would have picked it like that if I could. Who's made the bid for Izzy Brown? It's a bloody another loan, isn't it? I can't even see. There's too many shit going on. I'm going to just... where is that shit? Is it here? How about if you add this in? Mandatory future fee of like 2 mil. There you go. Mandatory future fee of 1.4 million. That means he'll go. He's off my head. He will literally he will be gone. It doesn't matter what happens. If he plays good, bad or indifferent, he's gone. Rabbi Matanado, loan. Why would I loan him in? Right, okay. I'll see what that deal is before I even reject it straight up. Oh, wow. 7.25 million the Director of Football's found for Kenneth Omerio, sorry. Nope, want to keep you, don't I, Jade Silva. More offers for Pedro. Good. So he's got lots of options to look at now, so he'll definitely be going to one of them, hopefully. In terms of our friendlies, I'm just going to check this quickly. Loads of people making thingies for... Benjafield has joined Chelsea. Well done, Director of Football, found a new one. Who was that? What is that other bid? Where does that come from? Who was that? I just missed it. Pedro. Oh, another offer for Pedro. Who's that? Atalanta. Accept. Rightio. What are we doing then? Let me just check my friendlies. How are they going? I've got plenty planned. I just wanted to check that because they usually make a mistake and don't put many. Let's add another one in then. Yeah, well, why not? I want friendly matches. Let's go. I said a few. So there's one that we can add here. I say LA Galaxy. And oh no, not LA Galaxy. We're already playing them in a few days. Timbers. And yeah, we'll have like a good old tour. South Sounders. Let's see what they say. They accepted that? Yeah, cool. Kennedy signed a new deal. Boom. Yeah, we're looking alright. Definitely some filling out needed to do for like the next episode, but I think what I'll do is let me just get him out of my hair. Make this a bit clearer for me. How's our left back? So our left back situation's looking good. We've got Tierney and Alonso. Right back's going to be better soon. Got Mario Fernandez, Cesar, and Zappacosta coming in. Giroud, Michy Batshuayi, Piatek. I mean, striker-wise, we're probably sorted. And Abraham, I don't think you're going to get a kick, son. I love that he's English, but I don't think he's going to get a chance. So I'm going to try and sell him. Let's say 15 million straight up. I'm not going to offer any wages. I think that's a fair bid. Aston Villa. Of course, Aston Villa straight in for him. How about 14.25? There we go. I'm happy with that. Tell you what, if I can get Go Abraham and get that money in, that's cool. I'm happy with it. I don't want to stifle him and like not basically stop his development, because if I'm not going to use him, let's let someone else use him. And we'll get him out of the picture now. So yeah, we're thinning down the team. We definitely are. It's getting there. It's getting there. We're nearly at an hour mark. I don't know how long I'll pop this forward to. I'll probably get it up to. Well, I mean, this could go on for a very long time. So I might even you might even join me just after all the friendlies are finished. Just wanted to give you a good introductory episode of basically me having a look at players, seeing what's going on, just so you get a rough idea of what I'll be doing. I'll tell you what I'll do. I might just have a little break here. I'll keep this all one episode, but not to make it 2 hours long. I'll probably pop a pause here for you guys, and you'll join me back after all of the pre-season, and I'll show you just a little recap of it. If anything's changed, if anything's happened, I will take you basically through everything at the end of this window. Just wanting to give you basically an hour of just me having a look at players, how I'm finding them, what my thought process is, and you'll join me after the end of all of these friendlies. So once I get there, I won't play any games this episode, but I'll show you basically the recap of the summer. And I'll see you in a moment. It'll be probably about another hour for me, but it'll be in a second for you. One moment. Right then, boys, I'll best be filling you in on what's happened over this little period. I'll review just quickly, and you can see we've had a lovely pre-season. Started off with a win. Kennedy scored the only goal in the 1-0 win against Portland Timbers. 2-2 draw with LA Galaxy. Zlatan was doing pretty well. Not a bad result considering we had 10 men from the 39th minute. 2-1 win against the Seattle Sounders. Kennedy and Alvaro Barriel with a goal. 2-1 win at Leeds away. Michy Batshuayi and Hazard with a penalty. 2-0 win away at FC Twente. Hazard again, Loftus-Cheek. 3-2 win against Sparta. Christensen, Origi and Kennedy. 4-0 win. Hudson-Odoi, Kante and Tuva Batshuayi. And a 3-0 win just now. Dujon Sterling, Origi and Mason Mount. So that is basically our all of this pre-season sorted. We're nearly up to the Bournemouth game. I wanted to bring you back just before deadline day. I'm going to fill you in on everything that's gone on since you've left. We'll go like this, basically, just to show you everything that took place. I think the last thing you saw was probably... here we go. Yeah, probably around about this point. So you've seen everything before. You notice on the incomings, Origi joined on a free, which I think you saw. Ravi Matondo is a lone player who's in our under-23s. Consider this a long-term scout report. I've just loaned him in. He's in our under-23s, so I don't plan on using him. I just want to see whether he's good enough. So I've got him in the under-23s, and I'm going to let him play with them for a year, then we'll look at it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka probably jumps out straight away. 20 million. I made a bid of about 40 and he became very unhappy, which led to him putting in a transfer request, and he was translisted for 20 million. So I got right in there and snapped him up 20 million. Love him as a player. I think he's going to be really good. In terms of outgoings, things went crazy, guys. So Pasalic left for 6 million. Babarahman left 3.8. Pedro finally left to Inter Milan. Abraham left for 14. Kenneth Omero went to Villa as well for rising to 8 million. Izzy Brown and Boytink went out on loans. Giroud left for 15 million. Zappacosta left for 14. Casey Palmer left for 2.5. Lots of people left on frees. And we're here now, basically, where we are. Our team is looking pretty solid now. Not too big, but really, really lots of potential. The only problem is Mason Mount is our only other rotational attacking mid option than Barkley. Not that I don't like him. He might be very good. I don't know if he's the one, though, for that position. So I've made a tentative bid as we speak for Dani Olmo. It's 50 million, and I don't really have it in the bank at the moment. So we'll see. It might go through or not. I don't know. The only other thing, apart from the two we've got coming in, is David Huet. He's a right mid, a right wing I found from France, from Angers. He's 15, so he's not going to be here for a few years, 2022. So he'll join when he's 18. So that's 3 years' time. So a lot could change since then. But I thought I'd get it done. It's only $1 million. In terms of the deadline day, I wanted to just come back now and show you. So not too much has changed. Everything's moving along quite smoothly. Lots of people have left. We sorted out our under-23s. Loads of people have left. Still more will probably go on deadline day. So I wanted to basically join you back for deadline day and just wrap up the video. Obviously, we're going to get to know the whole new team and everything going forward into the new year. And obviously, the next episode will be the first games of Season 2, where we're looking to kick off well against Bournemouth at home. But we'll take part in the deadline day and we'll just see what happens, eh? if there's any bids or not. It might be a boring one. I don't know. I'm not playing to do anything personally. So we've got a scout has just come in. Another young player's leaving. Clark Salter's popping out on loan. Nancy want Abdullah Darbo on a rotational. Not bothering with that then. If they're not going to give him first team football, I don't see the point. Danilo Pancic, he's not worth 21.5 million, surely? Are you off your tits? I'm going to offer him out. He's not, again, this is one player I've been trying to get rid of for a very, very long time, and I'm not bothered by him. Cardiff made a bid for him. Lovely. Try and get him out on deadline day. Clark Salter's left on loan. As I said, I don't think too much is going to happen. Nyambe, Cardiff nearly went to Nyambe. Want for Nyambe, but I don't want to let him go. I like him too much. 6 hours after deadline day. Don't think too much else will happen, honestly. Yeah, we're going to... So we need 53 million to get this over the line, so I don't think that's going to happen. In terms of cam option, with 5 hours left to go, this guy I saw earlier, his scout report's just come back. New York Red Bulls, the only New York team I didn't scout while we were actually looking. I went over and scouted them. 2 to 3 million-ish. His name's Gascoigne, so that's like a bit of sentimental value, isn't it, for a Spurs fan? I'll make a tentative bid for him. I think he can join over now, especially with Pulisic being here as well. I think 5 mil is a fair price for obviously a very good player. So we'll make a bid for him on deadline day. But that's not the solution that we need right now. We're looking for a cam round about 30 mil. He's a backup for Barkley. I'll look what I can do. I'd like preferably a young one, but you know you can't always get what you want. And they've got to be relatively cheap. So there's a lot of different intricacies here why this might not happen. He can play cam. Is he good at it? Statistically, yes. And he's in our budget. I scouted him earlier in the episode, as you saw. How much would they want? 17.5 release clause. I like that. I can bring in my young American kid, which I wanted to do. And Pedrinho could be our deadline day signing. We always like to get one through, don't we? So we'll make a bid. We'll see if we can pull it off. Yeah, that will do for Gascoigne, no problem. Pedrinho wants 67. I'll bump that down a bit. I don't want that. Oh, okay. I think removing that wage rise automatically is good. If we make it 70, there's no problems at all. Gascoigne can join. Alternatively, before we agree that Pedrinho deal, I might look into, is Van der Beek a better option? He could be. I don't know. Let me offer him a deal as well and see how much. Because, okay, so just about the same money as Pedrinho. Actually, a bit less, 2 mil less. Is he better? I don't know. I really don't know what to make the option. They're about the same money as well. If I get him on the 5-year deal, I'm happy with that. Do you know what? My gut's telling me to go for Donny van der Beek instead of Pedrinho. Comparing the two, I don't see it. I don't know. I think he's more of a winger. So I'm going to cancel the Pedrinho deal. We'll go for Donny van der Beek as backup for Barkley. Well, let's see if we can get the deal over the line. Danilo Pancic has gone to Cardiff. Another player off the book. I mean, just comparatively, guys, I just want to show you, even if we do get Van der Beek across the line, 17 million, that'll bring up to 137, and actually we've brought in 148 million, so we've not spent a penny of our budget. We've made money for the club. We really can't put anything past that. Gascoigne and Van der Beek are joining with 3 hours left to go, and I'll be very surprised if anyone else is going to be leaving now. We'll see, though. We'll see. We could be surprised still, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's have a look. Gascoigne's joined. He's joined straight away. 5-star potential. Another boy there. He'll be in the under-23s. Someone who might even break into the first team as of this year. You really don't know. Van der Beek's in. I must check. Where is Morata? Is that a 2-year loan? I don't know. Okay, Van der Beek is registered. Well done. That's a squad registration. Yeah, he's in. Let's just make sure that's actually pickable. Yeah, I think it's all good. Cool. No problemo. So there's a few minutes left to go, or a few hours left to go of the window. Happy with what we've done, to be honest. Let's ask him to welcome him. But really, I'm buzzing about this window. I think we've done really well. I mean, overall, I'll just double check again. So 140, 148. We spent nothing. We spent nothing, and we've sorted out the wage bill. Dujon Sterling, they don't want any money for him. They don't want to pay any wages. I don't see the point of I'm going to keep him around, actually, because our under 23s is quite thin now, considering how many people we sold. But that should wrap up the window. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. It's been a proper change of pace for me to actually sit down and have a chat to you with over an hour while we're going through all our deals. You saw the meaty bits of it all. Really nothing much happened after that. Obviously, you've just seen we've signed a few more players just to culminate everything. And this is the squad we've got going into Season 2, where we're looking to probably get that Champions League again, if not to push on for the league. But you see, we've signed a few good players. We've got a few regens in. We've made our signings. And I just want to make sure everyone is registered correctly. We're not going to be missing anyone. Yeah, we look good. Excellent. No problem. That's confirmed that. So, again, we're looking with a squad like this going into next year. So it's a bit meaty at the moment. We'll probably drop some of these down to under 23s, completely honest with you. Mainly just because, But we've got an English core here, which are ready to jump in. But the team itself is looking strong. It looks better than last year by far. We've improved in positions where we needed to. And I'm going to wrap up the episode there, guys, before we play the Bournemouth game. That'll be for the next episode. Obviously, there's a few more things coming through. Ola Ryan, I'm happy for him to go out on loan. We'll work on selling him next year, probably. De Silva, no. Nyambe, no. But yeah, that's it. I'll wrap up the episode there. Again, thank you for watching. It's a different change of pace for me. I hope you've really enjoyed it. If you're happy, if you like these type of videos, please let me know. I'd love to know whether you enjoy this or not. If it's too long, I won't do it again. If you enjoyed it, I'll definitely keep doing it. I've been Kezman. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.